Hey everybody, and welcome to another spoonful with Brown Sugar. I'm your host, Brown Sugar. And first off, I want to thank everybody for your comments and feedbacks to my first video where I previewed the fall season. We talked about I Want to Work for Diddy, we talked about making a band, we talked about America's Next Top Model, and we talked about some other shows. 90210, that's the new series that's back. So if you haven't done so, take a look at the first video. You can find it on www.youtube.com/BrownSugarBabyTV, and email me. I would like some more comments, some more feedbacks. So email me at brownsugarbaby83@gmail.com. You can see it right there. It's on your screen. brownsugarbaby83@gmail.com right there. Okay, you see it. Okay, so this particular video is dedicated to I Want to Work for Diddy. Do I want to work for Diddy? No. And I'll tell you why. And don't look at me like I'm crazy, because I'm going to explain to you why. I'm no one's gopher. There, I said it. That's just the way it is. I am no one's gopher. I'm sorry. Somebody else can be my gopher, but I'm nobody's gopher. And certain jobs are meant for certain people. Some people are great at being gophers and being assistants. Some people are just great at leading. I'm not great at being an assistant and being somebody's gopher, because I promise you, the first day I'm, working for Diddy himself, I'll probably curse him out. That's just me, and he can be the absolute nicest person in the world. I haven't met Diddy face to face in person, but I've seen him from afar. He's been like 5 feet away from me. He's a cool person. He seems like it. But when it comes to business, I don't think that I could do it. You know what I mean? That's just me. So, as I said, this particular video is dedicated to I Want to Work for Diddy, and it's primarily because of, I call her Nopra. She calls herself Popra, the poor Oprah, but how about a Nopra? And I'll get to that in just a moment. But probably my favorite person on the show might be Mike and probably Susan, only because they fight so hard and they work so hard to get things done as a team. For instance, on this week's episode, we had the downtown their mission was to create a buzz and find a way to market and bring up the sales for Diddy's new perfume, Unforgivable, from Sean John. Immediately, the downtown team, which is the blue team, began to brainstorm and just spit fire and just come up with all these different kinds of ideas in order to get their mission accomplished. Whereas the uptown team, the red team, Kim decided that they need to pick a leader, blah 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 blah, and they're wasting all this time in a van talking about a leader this, a leader this, a leader that. So by the time they got to the graphic designer, they're just now spitting ideas. Whereas the downtown team, they've already got their ideas together. They're just putting the pieces to the puzzle together to get everything of one concise idea and get it done. My man Boris, what's going on? You have a lot of ideas, but when it comes time to follow through, you just slack off. And I personally, if you were my assistant, I wouldn't want anybody doing a half-ass job. I'm sorry. You came up with ideas. Okay, did you follow through with them? You couldn't, you're just standing there sometimes, just standing outside like do do something, please. Laverne, I'm so sorry, girl. I loved you to death because you really did work hard, and you can see the passion that you have actually for wanting to be, Diddy's assistant and to wanting to be on top. Kendra and the other girl, I think her name is Stephanie. I can do without you. Red, you really need to step it up, guy. Like, you really need to speak up. Primarily, like, I know Kim is a very dominant personality, and I've dealt with those kind of personalities before. The only thing that you can do is speak up, because if you continue to just sit back, they're just going to run all over you. So, please just speak up. And finally, Miss Kim, aka Popra, aka Nopra to me. I am absolutely offended by you. And I'll tell you why. So if, should, and when you see this video, we can see eye to eye. While she and Laverne were on the carpet, as we say, or as from G's to Gent say, we're going to bring them down to the carpet. But when they were in front of Capricorn and the other judges, Kevin Lyles, and the other guy's name is escaping me, and I know I should know it, but anyway, I'm sorry, I apologize. But anyway, while they were, trying to fight for their lives, forgive me, y'all, but she had the nerve to say that the reason why she was fat and overweight was because she wanted people to respect her. She wanted the men in the industry to respect her rather than to want to sleep with her. Excuse you? Being a part of the fluffy crew all my life, how dare you say that you gained weight so people wouldn't want to sleep with you? You can best believe on my second to worst day, I look better than you. So you might want to handle that. Because that's just disrespectful to every fluffy girl that I know. Plus size, whatever you want to call us. BBW, whatever. But how dare you? Some of the finest women on earth are plus size. Me, myself, I am an 18 and proud of it. I will shout it to the rooftop any day. So how dare you say that you gain weight so people wouldn't want to sleep with you? Child, please. Okay, how about it? First you get a bitch, please. How about that? I'm sorry, mommy, I love you. But no, for real, like, that's just disrespectful to me. Kim, let your professionalism speak for itself. Like, you don't need to gain weight or do anything extra so that people won't want to sleep with you. If you know what you're talking about and you do a job well done, then there you have it. That's all the resume that you ever need. And people will know you for that. Now I understand what Laverne was saying, that she must have had some type of trauma because it exudes itself at the most inopportune times. And it clearly showed itself when you decided to have this, forthright discussion and, lay back on the psychologist's chair and share with us all why you were overweight. So I'm going to cut the video short here because I feel my pressure rising and you are definitely not worth it. So again, for all your comments and feedbacks on this particular video, because I know you guys have some thoughts out there and I know somebody out there feels the same way that I do. So please, please, please email me at brownsugarbaby83@gmail.com. There it is again on your screen. Can you see it? Yeah, okay. brownsugarbaby83@gmail.com. Please let me know your thoughts, comments, feedbacks, criticisms, all of that. I want to hear it. So until next time, stay safe and God bless. Bye.